This is a teardown of a Cisco UC phone CP-8831, and it's like teleconferencing base station thing. Not worth anything, so I'll get to see what's inside. Also, I've lost my nice screwdriver kit somewhere, so I gotta use big tools. I don't think these screws I just took out are for the housing. I think it's vibration dampening for the main speaker from the looks of it. I suspect there's going to be screws under the feet. Also, it's really weird how fast this commercial phone stuff gets obsolete. This thing looks fairly new and fancy, but I think after shipping costs it just didn't make much sense to even bother selling it. Oh, and the bummer is it's only going to get worse as shipping costs keep going up, because the cost of shipping on most items now is almost as much as the item's worth. Those feet are stuck on pretty nice. Oh, so many screws though. This thing is so wobbly. I do it off frame. There's 2 screws under each foot. It looks like they're coarse threaded screws that are going straight into the plastic. They're not nice brass. But, oh no, one of each. So, got a little screw with coarse threads that bite into the plastic, and then there's a little brass insert on the bigger one and towards the inside. This thing's so wobbly. If you have it upside down, you can almost use it as like a exercise balance board thing. Although I don't imagine the metal dome on top will handle that much weight. But either way, it's kind of worthless now. I'm sure it's really fun seeing my hands pop into frame as I try to figure out how to get this apart. It's even hard to hold. Missed a screw. So now, boy, this thing's solid. I'd bounce it off the floor, I think. Yeah. Oh, I think that worked. Yeah, there we go. Looks like the hidden screws. And now that's the injection mold point. I'm feeling under the label there, I think. Oh, just clips. There's the top cover. A little fabric mesh under the metal screen to give it a more opaque look, I guess, so you can't see straight through it. It's a lot of plastic. It's all the wire frame mesh is tabs bent down over the perimeter. Speaker's awfully darn fancy. Got a nice looking tweeter there, and I don't know, 3-inch driver maybe? How hard it'd be to pull out the tweeter. Looks like Torx head screws. Be funny if the tweeter was something fancy like audiophile grade or whatever. I don't imagine it is, but definitely bigger than that. Let's see, this one might work. Unfortunately, there's foam holding it in, so we'll see how hard it is to get out. I imagine, though, this worked and sounded pretty good. I'm sure it also cost a small fortune. Alright, I can feel the perimeter. Let's see if I can just notch it out with my fingernail. Might be long enough. Getting there. I think it has a little adhesive on the back. See if the tweet. Stab myself. See if the tweeter's anything cool. Has a brand on it. Made by Pureless 4-ohm tweeter. DA25SC26-04. Kind of bent up those terminals, trying to rip it out. But, oh wow, there's some polyfill in there too. I'm not going to remove this speaker, it's nothing interesting, I'm sure. The other one probably wasn't interesting either, to be honest. But, wow, this is quite the mess of wires. I imagine this was really labor intensive to build. All these wires running everywhere for all the mics and lights. I don't even know if robots can build something like this or not. That'd be interesting to find out. Ouch. And just a bunch of little LED boards. And light pipes. I don't know why. There's one on 2 different sides. Well, 3 different sides, I guess. I think it'd be cheaper just to put it in the middle. But having the mics in each corner, that kind of makes sense. It's going to be around a big conference room table, more than likely. There we go. Oops. Alright, let's see if we can get this controller board out. A couple screws holding it in. It looks like I can remove the cover on that metal can. I wonder what's under that metal can. Because the wireless antennas aren't near it, so it's not wireless stuff, apparently. At least I'm assuming it's not wireless stuff. Alright. Not much else to see on here. Some shielding on the bottom, just some aluminum foil basically. And here's the main controller board. Here's a more appropriate tool for the job. Hey. Piece of metal across there. I don't think it's removable though. Nope, not without destruction. Got a chip there, a Dialog SC14441. Oh, alright. This must be, that's weird. Those modem inputs? Or phone line inputs, I should say. Oh no, they're mics. So these are microphone inputs for external mics that go beyond the base station. And this must be some like filtering stuff. And here's the brains. We got some flash, some expansion flash, and then some SK Hynix memory. Let's see if I can expose the processor. I see the Texas Instruments logo. Oops. It's gonna leave some really fun sharp edges there. What do we got? Texas OMA PLI 38E. It says PoE on there. I wonder if this is PoE powered capable. That'd be kind of cool. Also has a DC input jack next to the network jack. And a mystery connector. Not sure what that's indicating, but some sort of weird mystery connector next to the DC power jack. So I'm guessing all this must have to do with power regulation and networking, though. Those are all diodes. That is network, right? Yep. Oh yeah, no, this is definitely capable of PoE if it's running off a 48 volt power supply, since PoE is 48 volts for the most part. But yeah. Apparently this is a word I can't pronounce. Bagnet? Bagnet? Base? 1706-00 Rev K. It's a lot of revs. Oh wow, there's a Cisco part number on it even. 74-11132-04. Another weird port. Looks like a proprietary micro USB almost. But not much to see on the bottom, just passives, and it looks like an opto isolator there. If the dang phone will focus. L1536, A16, D, W, I don't know. Yeah, and then it says ISO next to it, so optical isolator there probably. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that's interesting. These are pretty beefy units, but not too much inside them, unfortunately. So, thanks for watching.